How to choose men's perfume. Best men's fragrances. If you care about your style, if you like showing individuality, then you should put enough time and efforts into choosing your perfume. It's too common to run into a perfumery during lunch break or order something in the internet, guided by the reviews of unfamiliar men. These variants are not for you. Why is it so important to choose your own unique fragrance? In fact, the right scent is not only the final part of a stylish image, it also reveals his owner's qualities, highlights him in the crowd, and often helps to gain success in business and with women. If there's some nuances of choosing a perfume that puzzle you out, make yourself comfortable. In the next 10 minutes, we'll tell you which fragrance will fit you depending on the clothes style, age, and even season. Together we'll sort out how many kinds of scents or the toilette you need to have, how to choose a fragrance for leisure, a date, work, or sport. To make it easier, we've picked up several best men's perfumes in different price categories and put the links below. In the last part, we'll give some simple but very important advice about choosing your personal fragrance among dozens of them in a perfumery. Let's start with the fact that the concentration of aromatic substances in different kinds of perfume isn't the same. The most intense and long-lasting are fragrances and colognes. Eau de parfum is a bit weaker in the richness of scent and it stays on the skin less time. The lightest, the softest, and the least lasting is eau de toilette. This is why it doesn't cost so much, but to buy a good long-lasting fragrance, you'll have to spend several thousands of rubles. It's better to have at least two fragrances, a strong one and a soft one. The base may have a universal and casual scent, which usually consists of one or two constituents, for example juniper, cedar and clove. To accompany them, choose something more complex with eccentric oriental, woody or fruit scents. A fresh discreet eau de parfum or eau de toilette will be good for work, after training, or for meeting friends in the daytime. Use it in the morning and in the evening. When it's gone, apply something more intense. It would be perfect for a date, a celebration, an important event, when you'll need to draw some attention to yourself. Note that not only the time of the day, but also the season plays its role in choosing a perfume. When it's cold, you'll need a deep, warm, long-lasting scent, for example with woody or oriental flavors. When it's warm, you'll need something fresh, citrus, herbal or marine. Some extravagant and striking fragrances are better for young men. If you are 40 or more, we recommend to use something cool and ritzy. You may add some eccentric details like oriental odors or spices for dates or recitals. Next we'll look into choosing a fragrance depending on your outfit and lifestyle, but before it will mention the right scents for the majority of cases. So, for working days you'll need a light and soft perfume that wouldn't distract you nor your colleagues from business. This may be citrus, floral and herbal lavender flavors. Flavors of cut grass, mint, rosemary and also sea breeze and ozone without extra additives. For a vacation you shouldn't apply harsh musk and woody scents since they'll get even stronger when it's hot. Use the scents of grass, ocean and citrus. For sport and activity time you'll need a restorative eau de toilette that gives you energy, vigor and strength. It's a task for the scents of orange, grapefruit, bergamot, some slight amount of spice and oriental flavors. For the first date you should apply light spicy musk scent, vanilla or ambergris. When the relationship is becoming more serious, you can add some heady and attractive oriental, woody, tobacco, floral, leathery and tropical flavors. Now look attentively at your style, your circle and your lifestyle. These are one of the most important criteria that have an impact on choosing a perfume. If you prefer business style, official clothes and you're ambitious, choose a fragrance or eau de toilette with herbal or woody flavors of cedar, sandalwood, patchouli with citrus or exotic plants. For real gentlemen and aristocrats, we would recommend sensual and attractive fragrances, like pine. For sexy men with perfect proportions, who are stubborn and impudent, and who have meticulously elaborated clothes styles, it's better to use musk scents, spicy oils, patchouli and ambergris. Romantic people who combine sexuality and good appeal would need flavors of cedar, cloves, juniper and thyme. Creative, unpredictable, mysterious and extraordinary men would need warm and soft basic fragrances with unusual accents, for example tobacco, spices, sandalwood, ambergris and aloe. Oriental and woody flavors would fit men above 40 and the upper crusters. Active young men who live in big cities and prefer comfortable casual clothes, sporty clothes or modern classics should add to their fragrances some flavors of tropic plants and fruit, watermelon, cucumber as well as floral ones. If you prefer sports style in clothes, energetic and even extreme activities, if you don't like staying at home, you'll need energetic perfumes. This may be fresh and subtle flavors of cut grass, sea breeze and surf, and citrus. It's better to use soft eau de toilette but not complex fragrances nor colognes. We've chosen some popular fragrances which have been recognized by men and their ladies. Giorgio Armani Acqua d'Aggio. It's a perfect perfume for everyday use. The scent is quite complex and versatile, but pleasant and relaxed at the same time. It's also affordable. It opens gradually. At first you'll feel the notes of citrus, tangerine, lemon and orange with jasmine and bergamot. Next there are the marine and floral notes, like rose, violet, hyacinth and the others. In the end you can smell woody flavors of moss, patchouli, cedar and musk. This is a fragrance for active and self-confident men. It encourages you and gives you the feeling of strength and energy. Dolce & Gabbana, the one spot. It's an eau de toilette from a well-known Italian brand, suitable for energetic sporty men. It combines fuchsia and woody flavors that open with the notes of water and rosemary, gradually becoming cardamom and tropic forest flavors with additions of musk and patchouli. The perfume is good for all ages. It highlights the charisma and character of a self-confident and brave man. Christian Dior Eau Sauvage Perfume, a perfume for the admirers of spicy, exquisite and unusual fragrances. It's a good variant for an evening walk, a date or a celebration. It fully opens during autumn and winter seasons. The fragrance is relaxing and sensual, and approved by women. For a reasonable price you get a long-lasting scent that stays on your skin all night. The perfume combines woody notes and spices, fresh citrus and bergamot, vetiver and myrrh. Chanel Allure Homme Sport. A noble, refreshing and stylish everyday fragrance for a sporty and energetic young man. It'll highlight your sexuality and ambitiousness. The perfume opens with deep, woody and spicy notes of vanilla, citruses, neroli, musk, ambergris and fresh sea. The scent is intense and long-lasting. New Harlem by Bond No. 9. Its price is higher than the previous ones, but it completely pays off because the fragrance is long-lasting and unique. The perfume is impudent and brave, and it opens gradually, filling the air with the notes of coffee, vanilla, lavender, bergamot, cedar and ambergris. The fragrance is preferably for gourmands, lovers of evening walks and nightlife. Terre d'Hermes by Hermes. A lot of women say that they're ready to follow the men who use this perfume to the edge of the world. The scent makes the man reliable, strong, firm and stubborn. The fragrance is preferably for men who are already 35 to 40 years old and who know exactly what they want from life. The perfume has a complex but very interesting combination of citrus, pine, earthy and wet wood notes. Fahrenheit by Christian Dior. It's a classic universal fragrance with years of history that isn't going to give up its positions. It's an expensive noble perfume for determined and ambitious men. The scent isn't simple, it has the notes of nutmeg, cedar, lavender, violet, cloves, sandalwood, leather, musk, ambergris and other wood types. Man in Black by Bulgari. It's a fragrance that combines a reasonable price and an 8-hour lasting. It'll fit men who want to have a sweet and a bit of flavors on their skin at the same time. The perfume isn't sugary. It's good for evenings in cold seasons. In summer, it's also quite interesting, sexy, gallant and noble. It's a perfect variant for a real man. Hugo Boss Boss Bottled. This eau de toilette has been the classic men's perfume since 1998. Woody and spicy flavors are opened by the notes of apple, lemon, bergamot, plum, and gradually come to cinnamon, cloves, vanilla, sandalwood and cedar. The perfume is fresh, restoring, unobtrusive. It's good for everyday use. There are cool and stylish fragrances in the lineups in the most fashion houses and brands. At first, choose something according to your personal preferences and comfort. When buying a perfume, follow this advice. Go shopping with a clear skin. Don't apply and fragrance this day. It's easier to choose new fragrances in the morning. Use paper testers and before buying something, walk a couple of hours with them. Many scents open gradually, so it's easier to choose the right fragrance a little bit later. In case you don't know how to get rid of a lot of scents combined, use coffee beans. After that, you can continue choosing easily. In order not to make a mistake when ordering from an online shop, first buy testers. Did you like our recommendations? Maybe you would like to learn about another selection of best men's perfumes for dates or working days. Great! Then comment what it should be and what we'd like, so we know what kind of video we should make. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click the bell in order not to miss something useful. And choose the next video, the right or the left one.